So it's Sunday afternoon, October 23rd. We had our first hard, well, I don't want to call it a hard frost, but a real frost last night. Did get down to about 28. The night before it got down to about 32 and hovered. So I've been taking advantage of the weather. I did some work on the plow truck, and I just doing some work on the plow. I sanded some of the rust spots, primed them, and I just did the first coat of the I found Kubota orange that seems to match pretty good. So another coat or two on those. So this is my plow truck, and I just got done polishing the headlight. Here's the one I haven't gotten to yet. You see how cloudy that is? Like all these modern headlights are getting cloudy. Same thing on my mini truck, but that one's nice and crystal clear. So through the power of YouTube, I had found a guy saying that if you get this red aluminum polish and you get yourself a polishing disc of some sort and you just work away at it, you know, I think I did about three passes on that, doing good. And then the important thing is you have to find this coating stuff here. This is called headlight coating. And what it does is it maintains the clarity and it protects it from the UV rays, which is what discolors the plastic. So now that that's proven, I'm going to work on the ones on the mini truck. And then I'm probably going to get some kind of Dremel tool and start doing it on the different solar projects that we have with the lighthouses and stuff, just to clean them up and get more life out of them. Meanwhile, Dee pulled up all the tomatoes, and we still have that eggplant on there, but as you can see, the frost pretty much killed everything off, and she already pulled all the butternut squash leaves, and we brought the rest in. Looks like we got a total of 10 butternut squash this year, which is very nice. So we're already looking over the recipes and what we're going to do. The mums did okay with the frost. And of course the kale loves the frost. And the Brussels sprouts, if critters hadn't been eating them, those would be doing fine after the frost too. But yeah, so we're starting to get the beds put away. About 4 o'clock, so you can see the sun's already starting to get low. Frost definitely finished off the sunflowers, and unfortunately our Mexican sunflowers didn't get a chance to flower, and the frost took care of them, which is really sad because I'm not sure if that up there would have been another set of flowers or another set of leaves, or if that was going to flower. But chickadee are still plucking away at these guys. I've been watching. Morning and afternoon they come out and pluck on those, but it's nice because it's still warm in the sun, so I can get away wearing a t-shirt out in the sun if I'm working. But once you get into the shade, it gets chilly pretty quick. We're still seeing nice deep colors on these hydrangea. Absolutely beautiful. And that's it. There's not much to look at back here. The impatiens all died off. The clematis, the one closer to the house, has still got a little life in it. I think we were going to save some of the seed pods and try to spread that a little bit more. But yeah, unfortunately, this is what happens. The donkers are taking a little rest. Hey guys. Yeah, I'm not sure what these are exactly. But some of them survived. You can see some of the leaves did get the frost, and some just managed. Maybe they were close enough to the ground. Now we're not due for another frost tonight. We're going to get rain, and it's going to stay, should be well above freezing. So a lot of these leaves shriveled, but we can probably bring these in. Well, let's bring that one in and save it. I don't think this one's going to be saved, unless the stems are still in pretty good shape. Surprisingly, in this nasturtium, doesn't seem to feel the frost at all. Nope, the impatiens all died off, except a couple that were in here a little more protected, but the nasturtiums still feel pretty vigorous. Amazing. This one here still feels vigorous, and that one. And of course, the stuff that was closest to the house and undercover did pretty good. See, these not so much, but these that are right over here by the window seem protected enough. But yeah, I figured I'd give an update after our first frost. Take a look at things. These little shrub hydrangeas or bush hydrangea, they're doing good too. They don't look like the frost really did much of a number on them. Maybe a little bit over here on the edge. But that's pretty much it. Been watching this maple all day. The leaves have been falling, especially this morning when I went out in the dark. The leaves were just dropping one after the other. But some of the oaks haven't changed yet, but some of them are starting to turn yellow. And that's when the real yard cleanup begins. I mean, we have a bunch under that maple there, but for the most part the yard doesn't have a lot of leaves yet. But we will. Can always count on the oaks. Anyway, one more weekend left to go in October, and I'm not sure if we're going to have another frost before November. I did have the wood stove going today all day. I'll probably let it be done. No, I won't keep it up through the night. And yesterday, and we had a couple of days here and there, just for a few hours. But we're not into full-time wood stove yet, but pretty soon we will be. Anyway, let me finish up painting here and get the plow back on the truck, get that up there. And we'll check in next weekend.